some of my students who I see who have a strong confidence is that math is talked about at home in a positive way. And oftentimes I feel as if the parent has a poor view of their own math identity that it passes on to the student. Because what you hear is like when you're talking to parents, is like, I'm not a math person. The student, like this is your mirror. Your student is sitting right. Your child is sitting next to you. And if they hear that you're not a math person and you're an adult, why would they think that they are? So it starts to shape like it's like a little whisper to where it's like society already does enough for us to say where we shouldn't fit properly, right? But then when you hear it almost as like unfortunately, like a microaggression from your parent that they don't have a strong math identity, then why would you want to think that? So then you go into school and then you experience failure, and then it almost like reaffirms like, well, if my mom or dad isn't good at math and I just experienced failure, how then would I start to show up and be good in math? How can I change my own trajectory if it's already been instilled at home that we're not going to be successful in this? And so what I think they need is an opportunity, great opportunities to try. And we think about how we were brought up. It's like they need a great opportunity to try. And when they experience failure, it doesn't need to be a huge ordeal. Right. Because if you get your C, D, or F on any assignment, why did you get this? How are you reacting to it? And I think that there's a passionate reaction because we want students to be successful, but then it's almost omitting the fact that the student didn't try versus looking and seeing like, what is it that you didn't understand that prevented you from actually succeeding on this? And how can I support you? So then we shift that conversation to how can I support you? Or what is it that you didn't understand to then I think their identity would change to where it's like, oh, you know what? Okay, I got a C, right? But I know it reshapes their mind. This is what I did well, and this is what I need to improve on. And how often do we hear students getting an assessment or getting some type of feedback in math and just being like, oh, you know what? I see what I did wrong. Give them the opportunity to revisit their misconceptions around mathematic concepts. And then let's see what happens.